Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And already we're underway here. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from the fairway.
Correct.
Pass somewhat off target. Donadoni. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rijkaard. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely weighted ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's heaved it away. Vitinha. Pretty cagey early on from both. He's tried one! And he's gone searching crossfield. That's a throw. And it's been given away. And he welcomes it in. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lee Kang-in clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. And the through ball. Big chance! Must be! Khan gets rid without sophistication. And he's let fly! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's a sharp little ball here. Fired deep. Chance! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Vitinha. And this is Inzaghi. And he's on his way! Inzaghi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Throw in. A probing pass. Lee Kang-in conjures time and space where few can. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rijkaard clears it away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cross in, looks like a good one. In with the challenge. Park Ji-sung. And it's Rijkaard. Over to the left. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Howson has got himself a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Henderson gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Some really good ball movement. No, it's come to nothing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Defending was strong and firm. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well measured. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Howson played through into space. Ball driven towards the far post. Can he finish? Donadoni. And we hit half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Tries to cross. That's a decent clearance. Rijkaard. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He's looking wide. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Lee Kang-in looking to get on the end of this. He has found the way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Lee Kang-in. That's good play. Donadoni crosses it in. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rijkaard sends it crossfield. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that pass isn't the best. Howson calmly anticipates. Sung. Oh, he's been... And the shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rijkaard. Jordan Henderson. Vitinha. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That has ended up in no man's land. Sung. The less said about that pass, the better.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22 será sustituido por el dorsal 4.
Vitinha.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio
Just
de
about up to
jugadores.
75 minutes. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And this is Inzaghi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
He'll fancy
10,
himself from here.
el dorsal 13,
Looking here to alter the direction of the game.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, Bojan Krikic. El dorsal 5, cambio de jugadores.
Rosicki! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
That should get the job done. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Bellingham shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Bellingham. Goes for the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking to play him in. Rijkaard. It's a promising position. A header! He will be livid with himself.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20. El
We have
dorsal
got changes
11.
here, from both
Serán
sides in fact.
sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 21.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Robertson. Rice. There won't be another chance after this one. Vitinha. It's a searching pass. Chiellini makes the interception. Now it's Okazaki. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Strong running down that left flank. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Rijkaard cuts it out. Rice. Bojan. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's Park Ji-sung. And here's Lee Kang-in. Vitinha. Raul.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. Lee Kang-in. Donadoni. That'll be a throw. Donadoni. Donadoni going full tilt down the right-hand side. Howson gets across and deals with it. That's a lovely pass. A header! And he's straight offside. Oh, he's burst through! Inzaghi! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Well timed, excellent interception. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Osimhen. Aimed beyond the defence. Inzaghi might just make this. Pinches it off him.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, super find. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He is through here. Lofted in. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Ball's gone out of play. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Swung over. Now he's off and running. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the shot's on here. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has not gone well. Now it's Donadoni. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the finish! And again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He won't be happy with that one. It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung's up he goes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Osimhen! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Osimhen gets flagged offside. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking to play him in. Robertson gets over and intercepts. And they can counter here. Oh, it's Raul. And he's worked it through. Rijkaard makes the interception. And it's made its way to him. Played back in. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played. He can get that clear.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That's an imaginative chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looks...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in.
It's a mighty... Oh, crossbar! And that was very necessary. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now it's Inzaghi. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Inzaghi! They want to be quick to... Oh, what a... And one more try! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Olise. And it's Rodri. Driving forward. Oh, super ball. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's a throw.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Rodri. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chiellini getting this one clear. Donadoni.
La asistencia este
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Rijkaard. Chiellini.
No, no way through. Searching pass he's played there. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the flag has stayed down.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Spread out to the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Donadoni tries to pass it through. Bojan Kurkic providing an outlet on that flank. And it's corner.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Saliba wins the duel this time. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's in a great position here. And he shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's looking wide. Filippo and a chance! And he hits the net! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys. And this is Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham! It's anyone's ball now. Takes aim and crosses. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's been shifted off it. And he was quick to react. And this is Inzaghi, and that could set him on his way. An uncompromising challenge. There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking for options for movement. Time and again they are repelled. Mbappe. Threads one in. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he's onside. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por el dorsal 7.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here. That's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, and a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Lee Kang-in. That's a delicate pass. Robertson. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Donatoni plays it in. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That has ended up in no man's land. Ball comes in. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Park Ji-sung. Closing in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Park Ji-sung. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Ribery. Aims beyond the defence. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been slung wide. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Chiellini. Tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Gone behind for a goal kick. Henderson is there, and he can pick it up. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Passing is crisp and sharp.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Park Ji-sung. No, it's not getting there. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Ribery. Now it's Inzaghi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Donatoni. Oh, that's nice. Ball driven towards the far post. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And it's Ribery. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Park Ji-sung. Nicely spread. And here's Osimhen. Donatoni. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. This for the lead. That's a poor pen.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Looking to play him in. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, well played. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the story of the first half is dominated by the spot kick miss. It should have broken the deadlock, but here we are, and I think there's still plenty to play for.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again then.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't...
Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And they win it back again. Now it's Inzaghi. Rodri. Lee Kang-in can so cleverly bypass the press. Ribéry. For Olise. He's going to be disappointed with that. Played into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 45 será sustituido por el dorsal 7.
It's a loose ball. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Struck first time. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Up Ji-sung. And here's Lee Kang-in.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain...
Vinicius Junior! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Vinicius Junior! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Vitinha. He shifted it to the flank. Pass somewhat off target. Donatoni. That is good alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Back into the middle. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Park Ji-sung. And here's Vinicius Junior. A chance, surely! They've done it! Barcelona are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Barcelona have the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's Inzaghi! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 9, Bojan Krikic. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And he's being shifted off it. Kukcu. Now it's Bellingham. Ambitious ball here.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That is a crunching tackle.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Corner
11
number 2 then.
será reemplazado por el dorsal 18, Messi.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard concedes a free kick for that. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
25
making consecutive changes
será
here.
sustituido por el dorsal 14.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That's a little off target. Azar. And it's lofted through here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Big chance, corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
He's given the time to pick a pass. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Park Ji-sung is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Chiellini. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Is there any support? He might not need it. Brzezinski. Vitinha. And he was quick to react. Inzaghi. Played out to the left flank. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi looking to run onto it. Mbappe. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.